There we go. All right, everyone, welcome back to CSL 2017 to 2018 season. We are currently watching UConn versus UMass game number 2. UConn took the first game in a, at the end, quite convincingly fashion.
I mean, it's just how the game flows, right? If you win with an OD anti-mage draft, it's going to look convincing no matter how you win, I think, at the end. But
yes,
they did struggle quite a bit in the mid-game, and UMass really did make them work for it. So it was a pretty close game, I would say.
Yes, and my name is Wivrex. That sexy voice you hear over there is Mr. JT Golgiap.
Hello? Did they forget to set their teams? Because I see the Radiant versus the Dire.
That's what it said last time. I
Oh,
don't know if they just don't have it, or they didn't have banners up in the game or anything like that either.
Alright, we are finally seeing an Earthshaker come out.
Did not get
Spiritbreaker.
banned this time. UConn bans the Night Stalker and the Clockwork.
Yeah, both those heroes were banned last game, and they got picked up right away. Not surprising. And Monkey King first phase.
UMass bans the Magnus, of course. And yeah, Magnus is Earthshaker, Monkey King, even not the Spiritbreaker. Was Spiritbreaker banned last game? I feel like he was.
Yep, Spiritbreaker and Earthshaker was banned both by UMass. They banned them both first phase.
Yep, and then second phase Monkey King was banned. So getting a fresh roster here. Rubik picked up as well. Oh boy, are we gonna have a double monkey business this game?
Yeah, Rubik is one of the more interesting heroes that can counter Monkey King, because if he can see Monkey King tree dancing around, he can steal it and then provide flying vision for his team to chase Monkey King. And of course, he can, once he gets flying vision, he can just use telekinesis to lift Monkey King off the trees.
Yep. Now, if he gets Wukong's command, did you see that Android cast where that happened?
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, it happened yesterday for us.
Double Wukong's? Oh, did we? I didn't catch that.
Rubik, Sunny stole Monkey's ulti during the final base race, that silly base race.
Oh, yeah.
Sunny stole Monkey, and then Rubik, because he has range auto attacks, he's just like attacking everywhere, but the problem is Rubik doesn't do any damage.
Yeah. No, and Android from Moonduck was casting a game where that happened, and it's a pretty classic line. Go watch the video if you haven't seen it. She catches it, and she's like, "Oh, that's gonna be the stolen Wukong's command." And they were overlapping each other. She's like, "It's a Venn diagram of bullshit."
That's pretty good.
It was good. It was a classic moment, classic casting moment. Go watch that video.
I will. And Lich being
picked up, yeah.
Wow.
Second phase Lich pick. That's very strange in 706.
This is scary. I think the UMass team is looking pretty frightening already here. And a Pudge being picked up for UConn. Not here we see every day. Of course, we see him every day in pubs, but not really in constructed lineups unless they have someone that's really good at it. So I'm really excited.
I really like the Pudge here, too, because it's a good pick against the Monkey King. Monkey King usually likes to... He'll try and hide somewhere and throw his ult and keep his ultimate out. But if he's doing that, it's going to be... Pudge is going to have a pretty good guess of where he is, and he can just throw hooks into there, pull him out of it, and end the Wukongs.
Yeah, it's going to...
Necro Cancer lineup.
Yeah, Lich, Necro, and Spiritbreaker. This looks like a lineup I see in my rank games. Spiritbreaker, Lich, Monkey King, Necrophos. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Too meta for me.
Yeah, too meta. All they need is Veno or Pugna. And then they got it.
Oh, they've still got a mid Veno available. Oh, they banned it themselves.
Yeah, rip.
Rip.
I mean, so I'm assuming it's probably going to be a Necro mid, Monkey King safe, and they're looking for an offlaner. Of course, both these heroes are slightly flexible, and they can go into... Monkey King not as much, but he can. We've seen him in offlane before. We've seen him in mid before.
I'm trying to think here, and it's tough because right now you get a lot of utility offlaners, right? And Rubik throws a pretty big wrench in that, where they can't have one of those big team fight like Enigma offlaners. Anyone with a big team fight alt like that is very susceptible right now to the Rubik.
Yeah, you gotta have someone that can instantly cast something else afterwards, right? Enigma is the worst example of it because of the fact that he has a channel, yeah. Like anyone that channels is free Rubik ulti, right? Like Death Ward is another one, Freezing Field is another one. But, you know, someone like Earthshaker, it's a lot harder to seal his spells because he usually enchant totems right afterwards. Although it isn't impossible.
Yeah, he's got the animation on it, so
Yeah.
someone like Tidehunter as well, you can just anchor smash, but I don't know how I feel about a Tide here. It's an option, but I don't think it's the best option.
For UMass?
For UMass.
Yeah, we'll see what they have to pick here. Yeah, probably not Tidehunter against Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker does.
Do you think they just
have
pick up like a
problem
Nyx here?
control.
Offlane Nyx?
Nyx
They don't have the best.
could work.
They don't have the best replacement offlaner for when he goes ganking, right?
5 seconds.
I guess
Yeah.
Lich could just go and soak. They could have Spirit Breaker wants to be moving around, so their options pretty much Lich. I don't think it's a great game for that.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of right clickers here on the Radiant. Bloodseeker's the only one that's going to be doing a decent amount of physical damage, but his damage is super mixed. He does a lot of pure damage, and he does a lot of magic damage because he gets a Radiance. So not the greatest game for Lich, but I mean the thing about Lich is he's strong not only because of the ice armor, because of sacrifice. He scales into a late game because of that. He always gets his levels. He prevents enemy from leveling. So wherever the Lich goes, it's basically one lane just from the XP difference.
Now, I guess Nyx is still somewhat viable because, you know, if when he's vendetted out chasing someone around, that sets up obviously an easy charge, and if there's any one other hero, they've got amazing gank potential and they can transition that. But after that, their fight's okay. You know, they've got Wukongs, they've got a Chain Frost, and Necro can just be a tanky beast and popping out death pulses, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like there's something better out there that I'm not.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
allowing
too.
right now.
Bloodseeker is weak against burst damage because he's squishy, especially with the Bloodthirst, and he's weak against control.
Axe.
I
Maybe?
mean, Axe could work. Axe also a natural blade mail carrier, which Bloodseeker does not like dealing with.
Yep. And then just between a call and some between the Berserker's call and some spins, I think Necro's got a
Centaur
pretty
gets
good.
banned.
Necro's got
Actually,
a pretty good
Centaur was a
shot
good
at a
one.
scythe.
Yeah. Centaur was actually a really good one because he has a incredible amount of burst damage with his double edge, and like Axe is a decent pick, but like no one attacks fast on the Radiant team. That's the downside of him, right?
Yeah.
And I think Centaur actually would have been perfect. That's a pretty heads up ban there.
5 seconds remaining.
So now Radiant probably looking for their safe laner.
Mid.
We'll see.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see if we can go mid also. So
The
there's a safe laner.
Luna. I
Alright.
think Axe is even better now.
Yeah, Axe actually looks pretty decent now. Let's see what they go for. It is going to be
Oh,
a Lone Druid.
baby.
All right, okay. Interesting. Okay, so not something that exactly deals with Bloodseeker or Luna, but someone who can, you know, put insane amount of tower pressure and split the map quite well. And I mean, he is just a powerhouse. He's going to get Radiance on his bear, and the bear can just constantly run Bloodseeker down and just be a pain in the ass for him.
Big menace.
Big menace. Do you think they purposely turned Pudge around 90 degrees so he's standing sideways because he's so fat that if you make him turn towards us, he covers the heroes right and left of him?
No, I think his this immortal that he has is from the same, you know, point in time where they introduced this thing, so they wanted to probably show off the immortal.
No, the worm hand thing was the last TI.
It was last TI. Oh my god.
As in like the most recent one.
Yeah, that's when they introduced that hero showcase thing.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh.
A little bit of shade getting thrown.
Who is he talking about? He's talking about his own offlaner?
That's what I'm thinking.
The opponent's offlaner.
Because Lone Druid seems like he'll be fine. Earthshaker, he's gonna get his first couple levels, but after that, it's a lich. He's gonna get harassed.
Yeah.
He's gonna get blasted.
I mean, obviously, with a Pudge in the game, he's probably the one that's going to be making a lot of plays happen in the early opening minutes of the game. Alright, here we go.
I love
So
Ryan.
it is going to
go
be a
get some
mid
deep
Monkey
wards
King.
Interdasting.
So he's going to get that poor man's shield and the pool tangos here. Looks like they're going to be doing a lane swap. It's going to be a solo lone druid in the safe lane, with the Necro Lich going to the off lane.
Honestly, Monkey King versus Bloodseeker in the mid, that's not a matchup that we see very often, but Monkey King's going to be annoying as hell.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Bloodseeker has a hard time dealing with people that can harass him with, like, long abilities, and Monkey King's auto attacks are super long. You don't want to right-click against Monkey King because you'll get Jingu Master up and you will not win the trades.
Yeah.
And Boundless Strike is the perfect thing you're looking for because Bloodseeker is always going to be blood raging himself. So there's going to be a huge amount of burst damage.
Yeah, and the, meleeing up against Monkey King is so deceptive because he goes to attack you and you're like, all right, I'm going to be able to attack. I'm going to at least be able to get an attack against him and back off. But he's always going to get 2 off to your 1 if you try to fight him.
He might even get 3. Like, he gets 1 while you're coming in, 1 while you trade, and 1 while you walk away. And then he walks up, gets the 4th one, and then smashes you with Boundless Strike, and you're dead. Like, welp. Thanks, Ice Frog.
The battle begins.
I love this courier. Look at
Um,
Monkey King right now.
UMass just getting 3 runes.
Oh, just really. I mean, I guess they didn't want to fight up against that Necro Lich and Spirit Breaker.
So yeah, UMass actually going to pull a lane swap as well. I don't know if you pointed that out.
Ooh. Yep, I pointed that out.
Or the tri-lane, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
I love Ryan looking for that courier snipe in the mid lane.
Oh, I didn't even notice. UConn also is switching up the lanes. We've got the same lane setups in
Lane
the
swap
other
against
lanes.
lane swap.
Absolutely not.
I love Ryan, would love to see his courier. But his courier is taking his time. Chives gets his Jingu Mastery up. Oh, I love Ryan. He's going back off. He did grow impatient. That salve is sitting on the courier. It's like as if UMass almost knows that I love Ryan likes to go for these courier gangs.
Yeah, it's just chilling. He doesn't need it, so he's like, we'll wait him out as long as we need to.
Yeah, why take the risk? Oh, and these two supports over on UConn side, both wasting a lot of time here in the opening minutes. They failed gank attempt in the mid and failed courier snipe also.
A lot of harassment getting put into Bellicoso. He had to run out
Yeah,
through his
it's a
jungle.
hard lane for him. Now, yeah, boy, actually in a lot of trouble
Yeah,
here.
he's getting lifted up. They've got the rot onto him as well. Damage coming out. 1 moon strike or a moonbeam, and that'll be it.
First blood.
Yeah,
Lucid
very
beam.
good
I always
gank
call
here.
it moonbeam from Moon Queen in Hong. Bad.
So yeah, it's going to be just Pudge is going to be making a lot of kills happen in the early game here. Not much that your boy can do, but your boy did actually switch the lanes again. So it's going to be a lane switch against a lane switch. He's going to be a lot more safer against this Earthshaker here. The solo lane against him rather than the Luna.
Your boy was the offlaner last game?
Your boy, no, he was the roamer last game. Chives in the mid lane. 9 Pudge made the Pudge only level 1 though.
Oh, he's gonna get
he
lifted
goes back
up,
in.
thrown into. Oh, he went forward a little bit.
Uh-oh,
Now he's
uh-oh,
just fighting into
uh-oh,
Chives. There we
uh-oh.
go. He's turning around. He's ready to go. He's got a TP in from Burst. Burst doesn't have a charge right now, but one more shot onto I Love Ryan. Boundless Strike won't be for another 13 seconds. He'll make it out. But boy, did it cost him. That's the hard thing about going on a Monkey King.
Yeah, oh my god, that was absolutely nuts. He had Blood Rage on himself, and then he got Jingu Mastery up, and then Boundless Strike. Oh my god, and then he got the full heal because he had Blood Rage on himself, and he killed a Pudge. What a disaster there. Chives with just really good recognition. I mean, last game we saw him really flexing his muscles on the Ember Spirit. Now, great recognition. He just goes back in. It's out 3v1. Yeah, I'll take you. I'm Monkey King.
Who do you think you
Needs no
are?
introduction.
Yeah, his and a great response from Spirit Breaker as well. His immediate TP gave Chives a little more confidence and also put UConn on their back foot there.
Yeah. Top lane now, Necro getting lifted up. He doesn't have any points in the Ghost Shroud.
Radiant's bottom
He's actually deciding to stay and fight.
Yeah.
Ego getting
He
charged
got
up.
so much
He's
damage
far
on
away.
Ego. Ego dead.
Oh, the last hit
trying
didn't go
get
to Necro.
But oh, he gets the hook. Now he's getting chased down. They've got the Shroud or the Pulse, and now Embiid.
Oh, he got the last hit on that one, so he's gonna get healing. Pops a
Lich
Ghost
goes
Shroud. Oh,
down.
look at that healing.
Lich goes down, but now I Love Ryan's in a bad spot. He's getting chased. Oh, Necro's gonna go back. I Love Ryan. Oh, he cancels his clarity. Burst just making his way back, and now Necro is happy as a clam.
Yeah.
He's a Massachusetts clam.
There was a slight misplay there where when Mind Super took the last hit on the on Luna away
Bellicoso.
from Necro.
I don't want to be here if I was him. Looks like your
He is a
boy's just
TP.
ignoring him and leaving him. He got
Yeah,
the
he'll
harass
be
when he
alright.
wanted.
But yeah, like you really want to give Necrophos last hits on heroes, and it's just not about kill steals in this one. Like,
It's about all that regen.
Yeah, because it's what it's what makes Necro unfair. Oh, the choke almost hits him. Just barely gonna miss.
Bloodseeker actually kind of being forced out of lane, goes to get bounty runes.
Yeah, this looks like a really terrible matchup for him. Level 6 to level 4. Man, I haven't seen Bloodseekers struggle this much against most lane matchups, but
Yeah, it looks great on paper and here in practice we can see.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah, look at that.
Look how
super
aggressive he gets to be.
Yeah, doesn't care. Oh, and Bellicoso actually takes the mid shrine away from Question Mark. I guess Question Mark isn't really having a hard time playing safe here, so
Or
Bellicoso will
sustaining, yeah.
take it away. Action has slowed down slightly here. Yeah, boy, just putting pressure on the tower. Bellicoso has that arcane boots up, so expanding out a little bit more fissures here and there. Oh, misses the last on the cannon creep. Man, this is really unfortunate because Rubik and Pudge, both these heroes would love to roam a little bit more, especially the Pudge, but they can't because they need to save Ego's lane. But you can't fight into a Lich lane. Lich lane plus Necrophos, the heal and the armor, is
Oh
so
my
impossible.
god. Golgi, how's the laning phase going for these teams?
I would say Dire are just taking it. Every lane is winning. I mean, I would say the off lane is pretty even, but even then, yeah, boy is zoning out Bellicoso. Like, and obviously safe lane is a blowout for UMass. This Necro tri lane is working incredibly well, and the mid lane, Bloodseeker having to jungle permanently. This is not what you want to be seeing. Level 8 to level 5, 3 level differences. That is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the last hits just tell it all.
Yeah. 45, 40, 38. Top 3 last hits over on the UMass side.
Versus 22, 21, 16.
Yeah. Every lane is winning.
Ego's
And
gonna
I
be
would say
rotating now.
they
They're trying
even
to go
have-
into your boy. He gets a fissure up, but it's not a full block. So he just gets back to safety.
Yeah, okay,
Even
so they
Senator's
finally
fair.
changed Ego's lane. They realized it was not a lane for him to stay in. But Necro, with the immediate rotation, he wants to make this lane a hell for Ego. But your boy getting gone on, but great roar there. Saving your boy's life.
Now Ryan's gonna have to salve over to Ego. Great support. Because he was looking pretty vulnerable there.
Yeah.
And they've got their charge coming in. It's going to mid. On to Question Mark. Question Mark showing up. He could be in some trouble here. Chives once again. Oh, here it comes. He
Uh-oh.
just goes low ground a little too at the wrong time. Here comes Chives. He's going to start beating him. Oh,
Oh,
the
no,
boundless
he
strike
dodged it.
is going to miss. Meanwhile, here in the bottom, Embiid, He TP'd but took a lot of damage.
Oh, what a dodge. If he hit that, that was a kill too. That was a Jingu Master straight up, boundless strike.
Yeah, it forces him back at a minimum, so he's happy.
Yeah. Just really good juke there. He went right in the back to left. There was a charge coming out from Burst onto Ego, but decides to cancel it as Ego makes it back into safety under
Question
safety
Mark's
release
going
here.
top now. Trying to find a home. Oh, they're going to
Here's the
rupture up onto your boy. He runs out to the edge of the zone. He's still ruptured up. He's
this
hiding
is
for now.
awkward.
Oh, beautiful block.
No
And now he's
TP.
going to run. They've got to charge in from Burst as well. They're buying
the
him as much
bash.
time as they can. Oh, the Echo Slam. It's going to hit your boy. Your boy. He's so slow Question Mark is so fast now. Billy Koso doing some damage to Burst. Burst uses a salve, but he's getting chased down by Question Mark. Question Mark slowly losing his speed, and he would lose the last of it as Burst charges out.
Yeah, that was a very heads-up salve right there. Without that, he probably would have been run down. But bot lane, a
goes on to
scythe comes
Embed.
out.
They've chasing him down. He's got the speed. He won't be able to deny
Ooh.
himself. Yes. Very nice. Necro gets it. He's going to heal up. He's going to do Necro BS.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah. Your boy gets a second TP scroll. Very smart of him. You all have a TP scroll on yourself at all times against a Bloodseeker.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's
And looks like they're going for a tower trade here.
Radiant's bottom
I'm not sure if Ego can even take this. If someone just rotates in, but UConn are there waiting in the wings here for someone to TP in. They're almost baiting it out. Yeah, it looks like Chides is going to be happy with taking the mid here. Rotations coming in from a mid.
Dire's top tower is under
All right, they
Comes
get
a
the
stun.
fissure.
A hook. No hook.
No hook. Okay, TP's coming in. There it goes. Oh, he tries to get on the trees. It pulls him down. You're not going anywhere today. He's going to throw out the Wukong's command and now fighting into Bloodseeker.
God.
TP's in and just gets taken apart.
Ice frog,
Yeah,
ice
Chides
frog,
just-
ice frog.
Well, I mean,
Second 1v3.
that is, he did get his Wukongs out and he really just beat up on to
Radiant structures
Bloodseeker, who is, what, still 4 levels below him
Yeah.
at this point.
Oh my god. Why lane matchup? That is crazy. I mean, it makes sense why he's a lane counter, but I didn't really ever think about ever picking a Monkey against Bloodseeker, but no, this is a blowout. Absolute blowout.
Your boy doing a lot of damage to that tier 2. He's going to just be able to TP out of there while the rest of his team are here in the top and are ready to push that.
And the worst part is that arguably
Oh, Monkey's
UConn even
coming in.
has a
Radiant's top
He's
tower
going to find I Love Ryan. Gets
Oh
2
my
shots
God, he has
on him.
an
He's
Echo.
already got his Echo Saber up. Boundless Strike. He's just going to do the tree dance into him, blows him up. They use a Rupture, but Necro has no reason to move right now.
absolutely wasted rupture there. Oh, Chive looking for victims. He has oh baby.
Chive, my god.
He conserves that Jingu Master, he conserves the Boundless Strike, and then just a single Boundless Strike, dealing 75% Earthshaker's health.
is under attack.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Chives knows his way around Monkey King.
Yeah. I mean, seems pretty impressive so far. Last game, like his Ember Spirit was incredible, and so far showing that his Monkey King is on par, at least, if not better than his Ember Spirit.
Yeah, and I would say their draft last game had an even more early mid-game feel to it than this current one.
Yeah.
Yet they are just putting the map pressure to UConn.
I will say they're just as powerful as UConn in the late game.
Yep.
The late game seems pretty even to me. Oh,
Rupture
another
gonna
Rupture
go out
coming out.
onto Necro once again, but Monkey's here. They throw out the Lucent Beam. Now the Eclipse is coming. Monkey is in the fight, ready to go,
Oh
picking
my
them apart.
God.
But Bloodseeker gets killed by the statues. A Scythe into the Rubik as well. No, excuse me, that was into the Necro.
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker. Here comes the Chain
Chives going
Frost.
back in.
It's bouncing around. The Chain Frost takes out 2. Now I Love Ryan, the last one to fall. UConn just completely taken apart by the mass holes.
My god, that Wukong's command was absolutely perfect. And they rupture on Necro. They committed to Eclipse, so they were going in. They had no other choice because they used all their ultis, and Chives just with that perfect Wukong's command in between the fights, having them walk through the entire thing, and oh my god, perfect positioning.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Bottom tower goes down as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bearman.
And also, if Necro wasn't killed in that exact moment he did, because he got the kill with the scythe immediately as he died. If that was like just a moment quicker, he would have healed right back up to full 2. So that could have been even worse. The Blink Dagger is picked up by Bellicoso here on that Earthshaker, thanks for the kill he got on that Necrophos. The Chives with double damage, looking for victims again.
Oh gosh, look at the net worth for the UConn supports.
Oh my god, 760 gold and then bid. Charge coming out.
It's going.
Oh,
it's
gonna be
going
good.
all the way through.
Oh.
Okay. They're gonna start putting some damage into him. He's trying to make his way around. He's gonna find the blood right, and he's gonna find an untimely death. They can't stop this Bloodseeker. They heal him up a little bit. First, he's just hanging out. Oh, they're gonna be able to get the scythe into Bloodseeker.
Stop moving, man.
Stop moving! He was doing the wiggle.
Burst?
He's wiggling.
Oh, that's hilarious. But I mean, perfectly fine trade there. Position 4 for position 2. Exactly the trade up they want to be making at this time. And this Bloodseeker, terrible game so far. And Bloodseeker is one of those heroes. Oh my god, I love Ryan. Almost dying to that Boundless Strike.
That hook, though. Just split the boys. That could have been a good setup for a kill. Although, really, if they get a hook on someone,
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
the rest of UMass just goes in. And I
Yeah.
don't know how well it turns out. Ego getting charged up right now. Coming straight
Very
down
far
the mid.
away.
Meanwhile, at
It
top,
might. Yeah, the bear's doing the bear things. Is the charge
Charge
going
is
completed?
gonna
No,
cancel.
not this time.
that was a weird visual thing.
Another rupture. Oh, the
rupture
hook!
into hook. There we go. Necro is gone. But Chives, he's got the Wukongs once again. Throws it out deep. Bloodseeker taking a lot of damage from them. He's slowed up completely. Don't even need the Nether Strike for it. But they will use it onto Isle
gets
of
pushed
Right.
into
Who
Wukongs.
gets kicked back into the Wukongs and will take a hit. Burst is going to go down, but Chives, the Echo Slam, not doing too much of anything. Bellicoso does find Monkey King, and they'll be able to take him out. That was an 859 gold kill there for an 8x kill streak. They get themselves a tier 2, but in the end, UConn getting so much gold out of that fight.
Yeah, that trade was worth it. That's exactly what they're looking
Did
for
you
here
see
too.
the value in the fight recap? 2,900 gold to 59.
Yeah, and they did take the tier 2. Your boy wasn't top there. There was a complete 4v5 there for UMass, but not what you'll be doing. Even if you did get the tower there, if you lost your Monkey King, it's going to be a loss either way because he is worth so much money right now. But Desolator picked up
Oh my
a Monkey
god.
King. 60-minute
Wow.
Echo Saber Desolator.
This is going to be the most painful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, UConn is not out of the woods yet. Far from it. And Bloodseeker is one of those heroes that if he doesn't get a good start, he is garbage in the mid game. Because he's so squishy. He's getting charged up. No Nether Strike right now. Is there a bash? No bash yet. No bash second. Oh, there's a scythe though.
There, they got the scythe. Stop wiggling. Don't wiggle this time, Burst.
Alright, he's
got
doing
it.
okay.
Yep, not doing the jiggle, Billy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bellicoso putting the damage into him. Oh, someone getting caught. That was Pudge getting caught over on the side.
Yeah, just a Boundless Strike. And 1,800 net worth Pudge against a
10K.
Desolator. Yeah.
10k gold advantage for UMass right now.
UConn, I think, gotta come back together again.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures
They would love to split the map and farm, but unfortunately, just not in a position to do that. Chives, Wukong's Jingle Master running out now, so he doesn't have the insane burst damage with the Balance Strike yet. Transitioning over to a tower with the Desolator. Will be down in no time with that bear doing work.
Yeah, they actually bring the bear this time. Charge is going on to Luna. If she doesn't see this coming, TP's in could be a huge problem for her.
Hook onto bear.
Here comes the TPs.
Dire's top tower.
Wukong, or Chives is gonna find her. Here he comes. This is Luna is so dead. All for a tier 1. All for the dire top tier 1.
Yeah, and then meanwhile that was happening, they lost tier 2, so... This is going to be a hard game. They're going to find a kill on the bear though, in the jungle. And there it goes, 300 gold goes over to I Love Ryan. Much needed for
yeah,
support.
definitely. That is great for him. If he can get his... What's he got for eggs here? He's got the Wukongs.
Wukong I don't have an eggs upgrade. Scythe
That's right, yeah.
has an eggs upgrade. Lich has an eggs
Frost.
upgrade.
And that's pretty
Nether
much it.
Strike has upgrade too.
Does it? What does it do?
Yep. Reduces cooldown and increases cast range.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's
and
a
if he
cooldown
steals,
goes like 15 seconds.
and if he steals the bear, he can get his own cross map fighting bear.
Yep. But
It'd
for
be good
now,
if he has it after a fight, he can use it to help push.
there is a Roshan being taken already by UMass. They feel comfortable enough to take this with all 5 heroes up on the UConn side. We've seen a lot of teams lose their advantage in these kind of aggressive Roshan fights. So we'll see if UConn can make something here. They're positioning here, but the Roshan almost dead already. 1,000 health left.
Hits Roche. Great positioning by UMass. Ego, he's going to use the Eclipse. It's onto the bear. They're going to try and fight Echo Slam onto 3 of them, as well as the Fissure. Immediately taking Lich out of the fight.
My
Monkey King
God.
is just going to blow up the Luna, but now they are ready to fight the remainder. Everyone just gone in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, Chives with a perfect balance strike there. He had 3 people with the balance strike. He has, in the fire cap, he had the most damage with 2,100 damage. And I don't think he landed anything more than a single balance strike on 3 people.
And they're so ready to high ground. It's only 20 minutes though. Look at these respawn timers. They feel like they can fight though.
I mean, they gotta fight. If they don't, losing racks at 20 minutes is a death sentence.
No, I mean, UMass feels like they can go high ground now, despite...
Oh yeah, easily.
They've got another Wukong's up already. Fissure.
Oh,
The hook is gonna miss. They've got a Rupture out onto Necro. He's fine.
Oh, so unfortunate. That
Look at
rupture hook
Chives.
combo.
Chives
Yeah,
just
he's-
cancel spamming the Wukongs.
He's pumping it just in case they do
Now
come
they're
in.
trying to go into
Oh.
Necro. That Chives is just baiting him out into this.
Oh,
Necro's gonna use the
no.
Ghost Shroud. Full HP. They get 2 in the Wukongs. Now fighting into Embid. Charge hits
GG
onto
called.
2 of them. GG is called. 20 minutes. Oh my god.
My God, Chives. Okay, MVP Chives that game for sure. Dominates the mid game and then dominates the early game in the lane and then goes into the mid game. And I don't think I've seen better Wukong's command. I've seen like one-off good Wukong's command that like wins the game. But he's Wukong's command every single time did so much work.
I don't know if this guy's a psychology major or something, but he like knew how to get them to get into these fights. He knew where to position himself. He knew exactly what they were gonna do, and he just dropped. And when it was the point of no return, all of a sudden, just monkeys everywhere.
Yeah.
Golgi, do you think you can make any predictions for first phase bans next game?
Monkey King and Magnus. Those 2 heroes. If game 1 was Magnus, game 2 was Monkey King. We'll see what happens game 3.
Let's see what happens game 3. All right, guys, we'll be right back.